Let's talk about books. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Lit Wizard. I like literature, I think it's lit, and I'm a wizard, and today I want to talk about 5 popular books that I DNF'd. The first book I want to talk about I mentioned in my judging books by their first lines video as well, which I'll link up here, and that book is The Night Circus. I don't know what it is about this book. The premise is really cool. I love the way that the book starts. It was my favorite first line in that video that I did, but I can't seem to get more than 50 or 60 pages into the book before I put it down and have no desire to pick it back up. There's no reason in particular. The writing's really good. The concept's great. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Maybe it's not for me, but it's been years and I am willing to give it another try. I don't have a lot else to say about The Night Circus. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's wonderful. Moving on to the next book. This one I'm almost kind of afraid to mention. It's beloved, it's important, it's allegedly perfect, and that is The Lord of the Rings. Please don't hurt me. I'm working on it. I have read the first book, and I plan to read the second book. I'm including it because it's all kind of one book, which I understand. Growing up, I tried the book many, many times. I couldn't get through it when I was younger. I was still new to fantasy. I wasn't really into big, long, chunky books, but my reading habits have changed a lot since I was a kid. And when I came back to it and I read the first part early last year, I actually really enjoyed my time with it. I enjoyed the slowness, I enjoyed the descriptions and the world building, and I fully intend to finish it. I think I just wasn't at the right time in my life the first many times that I tried to read The Lord of the Rings. I found it meandering, way overly descriptive. But this time around, it was different. It felt cozy. It felt nice. It felt like I was hanging out and on a little journey with my friends. And if there's anything that I learned from that, it's that it's okay to DNF a book and come back to it another time. People change, reading tastes change, reading habits change, and maybe it's just not the right time for that book right now. So please forgive me. Don't attack me in the comments. I also haven't watched the movies because I do really want to read the books first and enjoy the books before I go into the movies. I know they're very different things, but that also means I'm getting to read The Lord of the Rings and experience the story for the first time without any spoilers. I know it's really permeated society and pop culture, so I know the gist of the story and I know the gist of the characters, but otherwise I genuinely don't know what happens and I'm excited to find out. The next book is a little bit different. It's a book that I picked up on a whim at the recommendation of an employee at a local bookstore that I went to. On paper, it sounds like something I would really enjoy. I just didn't like the prose. I didn't like the way that it was written. It may just be how the book was translated, but that book is Butter. On the back, it says a gourmet chef and a serial murderer with a taste for life's luxuries. And nothing really sounds more interesting than that. It sounds like it would be right up my alley. I have heard nothing but good things about this book on BookTube, on Reddit, and from people that I've talked to who have read it. I just don't think it's for me. I gave it about 100 pages. I found the writing, the pacing, the concept all a little bit weird. I just wasn't enjoying myself. I feel like I probably could have finished the book, but why finish a book if you're not having a nice time? The next book on my list is either going to be a really hot take or you're going to be fully there with me, and that is The Name of the Wind. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't understand. I've tried to read this book like 7 different times in multiple different ways. I've tried to read the hardcover because sometimes you just want to sit in a nice big comfy chair with a hardcover book and read a fantasy story. Didn't do it for me. I tried to cozy up with a mass market paperback like the one that I just showed you. Did not care for it. I even tried listening to the audiobook for a few weeks while I was driving around doing errands. I can't. I don't understand. It feels like everyone's lying to me. Every time I hear somebody talk about this book, it's every single word is perfectly chosen. It's perfectly crafted. It's like a beautifully polished stone. No matter how far I get into this book, nothing is happening. They seem like lovely people. They seem like lovely characters. I just don't get it. I don't get it, and maybe I think it's just not for me. For the people who love this book, I love that for you. I love that journey that you're on. I'm glad that you found this and that you have this in your life. I hope that the series eventually gets finished for you. The 5th book on my list, I DNF'd for completely different reasons, and that's A Game of Thrones. I was enjoying this book. I genuinely enjoyed what I was reading. I think I got about halfway through it. The problem is that I started reading this book during season 8 of the TV show. And when I saw where the TV show was going and how bad season 8 was going to finish, I threw the whole book in the garbage. Did not finish it. Wasn't worth it. I couldn't justify reading an entire series of these books if that's how they were going to finish, if they ever actually finish at all. I will say I'm having a change of heart. The copy that I just showed you is a copy that I recently thrifted. I do want to give it another chance. I've only heard good things about the book, and you know what? Maybe if George doesn't finish it, Brandon Sanderson will finish it, and we'll still eventually see how it ends. Lastly, I'm going to toss in a bonus 6th book here. I know that I said 5 at the beginning, but I wanted to talk about this one as well. And that book is The Stand by Stephen King. I really want to read this book. I really want to enjoy this book. This is another one where I've tried to read it probably 6 or 7 different times in different formats and haven't been able to get past the 100-page mark. I've mentioned before that I've never been a huge fan of Stephen King, and that's true. Though 11/22/63 is one of my favorite books of all time, so I do want to give it another shot. Every time I ask for recommendations on Stephen King and which book I should try next, The Stand comes up. It was even the winner of the recent poll that I did on my channel, asking which one I should try next. The thing is chunky, it's a brick, I'm pretty sure you could build a small house with it, and I feel like if I get past the first 100 pages and can get into the meat of the book, I'm really gonna love it. Everything about The Stand is typically what I look for in a book. I love an apocalypse, I love a doomsday story, I love the idea of a virus. Just not when it's like an actual virus. Let's not go back there. But you know what I'm trying to say. It's a book that I really want to love. It's a book that everybody tells me is incredible, and I just have to try it again. I just have to get a little bit further. It feels like it's the sushi of books. Every time I tell somebody I don't like sushi, they say, I just haven't tried the right kind. Maybe that's what The Stand is like. Maybe I just have to get far enough into it. Maybe I just have to read a different version, try a paperback, try a digital copy, and see if that changes my mind at all. But that's my list for today. Those are 6 popular books that I DNF'd, and most of them I'm willing to give another shot. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed our time together, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. And let me know in the comments below, what's a popular book that you DNF? Or which one of these books should I give another shot? As always, reading is a treat, and so am I. Goodbye.